Have you ever wondered if there's a way to skip the struggle and jump straight into the life you've always dreamed of? I've been there, stuck in a cycle, feeling like my dreams were always just out of reach. But what if I told you that there's a way to shift your reality, to literally quantum jump into a version of yourself that is already living that dream life? I know it sounds almost too good to be true, but trust me, it's not. Quantum jumping isn't some abstract idea from a science fiction movie. It's rooted in science, and more importantly, it's something you can actually practice. The best part? You don't have to wait years of struggle or self-doubt. You can create the reality you want right now. In this journey, I've discovered how to tap into the quantum field and shift my mindset, energy, and actions to align with the version of myself who's already living the dream life. And let me tell you, once you unlock this power, everything changes. If you're ready to step into the life you deserve, keep reading, because I'm about to show you how I did it, and how you can too. The concept of the quantum field is one that often seems abstract or even mystical, but it's deeply rooted in modern physics and holds powerful implications for personal growth and transformation. The quantum field, in its simplest form, is a vast, interconnected realm where all possibilities and potential outcomes exist simultaneously. Everything in this field is energy, our thoughts, emotions, and even physical matter, all vibrating at different frequencies, influencing and interacting with one another. It's within this field that the fabric of reality is woven. And by understanding its nature, we can unlock extraordinary possibilities for ourselves. At the heart of quantum physics lies the idea that every action, choice, and thought creates a new probability. This principle is known as superposition. It suggests that until something is observed or measured, it exists in multiple states at once. In the quantum realm, there is no single fixed reality. Instead, there are endless potential versions of what could happen, all existing simultaneously. This applies to every moment of our lives. Each decision or thought we have doesn't just result in a single outcome. Rather, it creates a cascade of possibilities, some of which may lead us to vastly different experiences or versions of ourselves. By tapping into the quantum field, we can access and influence these possibilities. One of the most profound aspects of this is the ability to tap into different versions of who we can become. In the quantum realm, there is no limitation on who we are or who we can be. It's as though there are countless versions of ourselves, each one living out a different reality, based on the choices and decisions we've made or will make. If we understand this concept, we can begin to consciously choose which version of ourselves we want to access, align with, and ultimately manifest in our lives. For instance, imagine you have a vision of a more successful, confident, and happy version of yourself. This version already exists as a potential in the quantum field. The only thing preventing you from experiencing it in your reality is your current awareness and mindset. Once you grasp that this more abundant version of you is already available in the quantum realm, you can begin to shift your mindset and actions to align with that version. As you do, you start to attract the experiences, opportunities, and people that match this higher potential. Understanding the quantum field allows you to transcend limiting beliefs, patterns, and circumstances that have held you back. When you realize that you are not bound by the constraints of your current reality, you open yourself up to infinite possibilities. The quantum field is essentially an untapped well of potential, and by consciously choosing to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the version of yourself you desire to become, you can create an entirely new reality, one that reflects your deepest aspirations. The quantum field is not just a scientific theory. It's a practical tool that, when understood and harnessed, allows you to step into a more expansive version of yourself. Every choice you make, every thought you think, creates a new probability. By becoming aware of this and learning to influence your thoughts and intentions, You gain access to an infinite range of possibilities, each one leading you to a greater version of yourself. Quantum mechanics, a field that studies the behavior of particles at the subatomic level, offers insights that can deeply influence personal transformation. While it may seem like an abstract branch of science, its principles directly relate to how we can shape our lives and experiences. One of the key ideas in quantum mechanics is the notion of unpredictability at the subatomic level. Unlike classical physics, where objects follow predictable paths, quantum mechanics reveals that particles do not follow a fixed trajectory. Instead, they behave in ways that seem random and unpredictable, existing in multiple states or locations at once until they are observed. This idea challenges the traditional notion of a fixed and deterministic reality, offering us a glimpse into the power of possibility and the fluid nature of existence. When we apply these principles to personal growth and transformation, a profound shift occurs. Just like quantum particles that can exist in multiple states until measured, our lives and experiences are not set in stone. In fact, they are influenced by the choices we make, the energy we emit, and the intentions we hold. Quantum mechanics suggests that our reality is not a fixed outcome, but a dynamic, ever-changing process that can be influenced by our awareness and consciousness. This means that we have the ability to create new probabilities for ourselves. Just as particles can shift between different states, we can shift between different versions of ourselves. For example, consider the way our thoughts and emotions shape our experiences. When we feel positive emotions or focus on our goals, we are essentially aligning ourselves with a particular probability. In quantum terms, we are choosing to collapse the potential states into a reality that matches our mindset and energy. By consciously choosing to think and feel in alignment with our goals, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, experiences, and people that support our vision. This is where the power of intention comes into play. The more focused and intentional you are about your desired outcome, the more likely you are to create that outcome in your life. Furthermore, quantum mechanics reveals that the observer plays a crucial role in determining the reality they observe. In quantum experiments, the outcome is often influenced by the presence or intention of the observer. Similarly, in life, our consciousness, our ability to focus, to observe, and to engage with the world can influence the outcomes we experience. If we believe that we can change and transform, we are essentially observing and interacting with the quantum field in a way that aligns with transformation. Our mindset, attitudes, and beliefs directly shape the probabilities that emerge in our lives. Quantum mechanics provides a scientific framework that aligns perfectly with the idea that reality is not fixed and that personal transformation is possible. By understanding that the universe at its core is built on probabilities, we can recognize that we have the ability to influence those probabilities through our consciousness. The unpredictability of quantum particles is not unlike the potential unpredictability of our own lives. Both offer us the chance to create new possibilities and experiences by simply choosing to engage with them. By applying quantum principles to personal growth, we unlock the ability to consciously shift our reality and step into the version of ourselves we aspire to be. The concept of superposition is one of the most fascinating principles in quantum mechanics, and it holds a powerful connection to personal transformation and growth. Superposition refers to the idea that quantum particles, like electrons, do not exist in a single state or position. Instead, they exist in multiple possible states or locations at the same time until they are observed or measured. This means that, at a fundamental level, the reality we perceive is not the only one that exists. Instead, there are numerous potential realities that could unfold depending on which state is observed. This principle reveals a profound truth. Multiple versions of reality exist simultaneously, and our awareness and observation play a crucial role in determining which version we experience. When we apply this principle to our lives, it suggests that there are countless versions of who we could be and the life we could be living. Think of it this way. Every decision, thought, or action you take creates a potential future, a different version of your life. But these potential futures are not separate from you. They exist in parallel to the life you are currently experiencing. Each choice you make or path you take shifts your awareness toward a specific version of yourself and your life. It's like standing at a crossroads with multiple roads ahead, each leading to a different version of your reality. This is where the concept of quantum jumping comes into play. Quantum jumping is the practice of consciously shifting your awareness to a parallel reality that aligns with your highest potential, your dreams, and your aspirations. It's the act of intentionally navigating to a version of yourself that already exists in the quantum field. Just like a quantum particle can exist in multiple states until observed, you have the ability to observe and shift into the version of you that you want to become. For example, if you envision yourself as a more confident, successful, or abundant person, that version of you already exists as a possibility in the quantum field. Through focused intention, visualization, and aligning your energy with this version, you can shift your awareness to this parallel reality. It's like tuning into a different frequency on a radio. Your current reality is just one station, but there are countless others that you can choose to experience. The power of this idea lies in the understanding that the version of yourself you dream of is not far off or unattainable. It already exists. The key is to consciously observe and shift your awareness toward this reality. Just as superposition allows particles to exist in multiple states until observed, your potential futures and alternate realities are waiting for you to recognize and step into them. By practicing quantum jumping, you align yourself with a reality where you are the best version of yourself. And through this, you begin to live the life you've always desired. Superposition and parallel realities reveal that you are not limited to the present version of yourself or the life you are currently living. The universe offers you an infinite range of possibilities, and by consciously choosing to step into a parallel reality that matches your highest potential, you can manifest the life you truly desire. Shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is one of the most powerful transformations you can make in your life. The concept of mindset was popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, who identified two key types of mindsets: fixed and growth. A fixed mindset holds the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are static. What you have today is all you can achieve. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges, give up easily, and may feel threatened by the success of others. They are focused on their current limitations rather than seeing themselves as capable of growth and improvement. This mindset limits your potential and traps you in the present reality. In contrast, a growth mindset is built on the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed over time through dedication, learning, and hard work. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to avoid. They embrace failure as a learning experience and are motivated by the process of evolving into their best selves. When you adopt a growth mindset, you open yourself up to endless possibilities and the potential for transformation. Instead of seeing yourself as confined to who you are now, you begin to see the person you can become and the endless paths available to you. This is where the concept of quantum jumping becomes highly relevant. Quantum jumping, as discussed in the context of quantum mechanics, involves consciously shifting your awareness toward a higher potential version of yourself. But to make this shift, you first need to embrace the idea that change is possible and that you have the power to direct your life in a new direction. Quantum jumping requires the flexibility of a growth mindset. If you believe that you can become your ideal self, you are more likely to take action to align with that version. On the other hand, a fixed mindset can keep you stuck, believing that the version of yourself you are now is the best you can do. Changing your belief system is a powerful way to tap into higher probabilities. When you believe that growth is possible and that challenges are opportunities for growth, you activate the quantum field in a way that shifts your potential outcomes. This is because your thoughts and beliefs create the energy and frequency that you emit into the world, and your energy directly impacts the realities you attract. When you see challenges as stepping stones to your growth rather than barriers, you naturally align with higher frequencies, leading you toward more positive, abundant, and fulfilling realities. The ability to change the trajectory of your life lies in your mindset. If you continue to see yourself through the lens of a fixed mindset, believing that you are stuck with your current limitations, then you will remain in that reality. But if you shift into a growth mindset, where you embrace your potential for transformation, you open yourself up to new possibilities and new versions of yourself. The more you believe in your capacity to grow and change, the more likely you are to experience the outcomes that reflect your highest potential. Shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is a powerful act of transformation. It allows you to embrace challenges, believe in your ability to evolve, and create new probabilities for your life. By adopting this mindset, you become more aligned with your higher self and more capable of making quantum leaps into the version of you that embodies your dreams and aspirations. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal when it comes to quantum jumping and manifesting the life you desire. At its core, visualization is the process of vividly imagining your desired reality, seeing yourself as your most confident, successful, or abundant self. The practice involves not just thinking about these possibilities, but immersing yourself in them as though they are already true. By doing so, you align your subconscious mind with the version of reality you want to create, helping to shift your awareness and energy toward that reality. In the realm of quantum mechanics, reality is fluid and shaped by the energy, focus, and intentions you emit. Our conscious mind interacts with the quantum field, but it's our subconscious that holds the key to shifting realities. The subconscious is responsible for processing and interpreting the world around us, often without our conscious awareness. It works to align our beliefs, thoughts, and emotions with the reality we experience. However, many of the beliefs stored in our subconscious are shaped by past experiences, limiting thoughts, and societal conditioning, which may not align with the reality we truly want to create. This is where visualization plays a crucial role. By consistently imagining yourself as the person you want to become, you begin to rewrite the beliefs stored in your subconscious mind. Instead of being held back by old limiting beliefs, you create a new mental blueprint that aligns with your ideal version of reality. When you vividly visualize your future self living the life you want, whether it's achieving professional success, cultivating abundance, or embodying your healthiest and happiest self, you send powerful signals to the subconscious, guiding it to recognize that this future is not only possible but already within reach. When you visualize, you are essentially programming your mind for success. This process creates a mental rehearsal where you see yourself already achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, and experiencing the emotions of success. The more vividly you imagine this future, the more it becomes ingrained in your subconscious, which in turn influences your actions, choices, and energy. Your mind begins to align your thoughts and behavior with the version of you that already exists in the quantum field, making it easier to manifest that reality in the physical world. Furthermore, consistent visualization sends clear signals to the quantum field, the realm where infinite possibilities exist. As you continue to visualize your desired reality, you increase the likelihood that your thoughts will attract the circumstances, people, and opportunities needed to bring that reality to fruition. The more focused and persistent your visualization, the stronger the signal you send to the quantum field, making it more probable that your desired version of yourself will manifest. Visualization is a bridge between your current reality and the life you wish to create, It helps you align your subconscious mind with your desired future, setting the stage for your quantum leap. Through vivid and consistent mental imagery, you begin to reshape your reality, making the impossible seem not only possible, but inevitable. By incorporating visualization into your daily routine, you activate the power of your mind and the quantum field, increasing the chances that your dreams will become your lived reality. The law of attraction is a powerful universal principle that suggests that like attracts like. In simple terms, it means that the energy you put out into the world, whether through your thoughts, emotions, or actions, will attract similar energy back to you. If you focus on positive, abundant, and optimistic thoughts, you are more likely to attract those same qualities into your life. Conversely, focusing on negativity, fear, or lack will only bring more of the same into your experience. The law of attraction emphasizes the idea that we are the creators of our own reality, and by consciously choosing what we focus on, we can shape the experiences and opportunities that come our way. When it comes to quantum jumping, this law works in perfect harmony with the process of shifting to a higher potential version of yourself. Quantum jumping, which involves shifting your awareness to a parallel reality where your desired self already exists, is essentially a way of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you wish to manifest. In quantum mechanics, possibilities exist in the quantum field, and our awareness directs which possibility becomes our reality. When you align with the law of attraction through quantum jumping, you are essentially tuning into the frequency of the version of yourself that you want to become, thus attracting the experiences, people, and opportunities that resonate with that version. A key aspect of both the law of attraction and quantum jumping is the idea of vibrational frequency. Every thought and emotion you have emits a specific frequency or vibration into the universe. These vibrations determine what energy you are attracting. If you constantly focus on feelings of abundance, gratitude, and positivity, you raise your vibrational frequency and begin to resonate with the reality you want to create. Similarly, if you focus on lack, fear, or self-doubt, your frequency lowers, attracting those same negative experiences. The higher your vibration, the more aligned you are with the realities that reflect your desires. When you raise your vibrational frequency, you start to resonate with a different version of yourself, one that embodies success, confidence, and abundance. This shift in vibration is the key to accelerating your results. As you focus on positive thoughts and emotions, your mind and energy become more aligned with the frequency of your ideal reality. In essence, you are tuning into the life you want to manifest. And the more you align with this energy, the faster your desired reality will begin to materialize. By consciously practicing the law of attraction in conjunction with quantum jumping, you begin to accelerate the manifestation process. You align your mind, emotions, and actions with the version of you that exists in the quantum field. And through this alignment, you bring that version into your current reality. The more you cultivate positive thoughts and emotions, the quicker you'll see the changes you desire, as your higher frequency attracts the people, situations, and opportunities that match your new reality. The law of attraction is a powerful tool in manifesting your dreams, and when combined with quantum jumping, it accelerates the process. By focusing on positive thoughts and emotions and raising your vibrational frequency, you can align yourself with the reality you desire, attracting experiences and opportunities that reflect your highest potential. The universe responds to the energy you put out, so choose to resonate with the version of yourself you want to become, and watch as your dreams come to life. Thank you so much for watching and taking this journey with me today. I hope you're as excited as I am about the power of quantum jumping and how it can truly shift your reality. Remember, your dream life is already out there waiting for you to step into it. You just have to believe in it and take the leap. If you're ready to make that shift and quantum jump into your best self, Start by aligning your thoughts, energy, and actions with your desires. It's your time to rise to a new level of success, happiness, and abundance. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's the first thing you're going to do to quantum jump into your dream life? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. I can't wait to see what you're creating. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. Remember, you have the power to create the life you desire. Keep believing, keep growing, and as always, keep jumping into the life you deserve. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.